Hi guys, we're embarking on a new project today. I picked up on Amazon as usual the WSB-02 Shrimp rigger boat. Haven't built a boat in 50 years, so we thought we'd give it a try. Have everything I need: finishing resin, 30-minute epoxy. Oh, what else? CA glue. Well, watching other channels, videos on other channels about this kit, they say that the motor mount is fragile and that the transom is fragile. So I ordered a piece of carbon fiber. Just going to cut out new pieces to eliminate the problem. But I didn't consider the thickness of the material in the kits, and I ended up getting 3mm instead of about 1.5. But we can make it work. They also talked about the weakness of the steering servo. This is the kit with everything included. So I ordered a 12 gram. Open it up and see. A digital 4.6 kilogram servo. You can adjust the current on it. It was about $15, $18, I think. Comes with the Shark water-cooled 40 amp ESC. Comes with the rudder with water pickup, which is good. Small prop. Got the tubing for the water cooling system. You have the strut mount, the stuffing tube, and the flex shaft. It is the smaller size. It's not the, I think, 4mm that people are going with. But we'll make it work. Last but not least is the engine that they include. It's small. It is not water cooled. So basically, I'm going to build this boat out, more or less stock, except for the carbon fiber and the rudder servo, and just see how it turns out. The materials in the kit look good. Here are the doublers for the main hull. They do have a bit of bowing in them, but that should come out in gluing. But everything else, I forgot the carbon fiber tubes for the outriggers. Everything else, the laser cutting is good. Pieces pop out good. No complaints at all. The only thing that I'm going to do is what my dad taught me years ago. He said, when you start assembling stuff that's laser cut, he said, take you some sandpaper and get that laser burn off the edges, which is what we're going to do on the outer perimeter. We're not worried about the inner. But let's get stuff sorted out and start working on this thing. So we got the edges sanded down. Now let's start putting our doublers in. Now make sure that you build a left and right side. If you don't, you're screwed. You can get another kit overseas, $28, but take your time. Make sure everything lines up and just have fun building. My first experience with boats was when I was 9 years old. My dad bought a Dumas Skedaddle. Great old boat. Had a Fox 29 on it. And it had a clamp-on water cooling system for the head. And every time we'd go camping down at Mallard Creek, he would take that thing with him and he would have hours of fun. And we got back, we had a pond at our house, and he taught me to run it there. So some good times and good memories. Remember after that, dabbled with airboats for a little bit. I forget the brand. It was a kit, had to build it, so he helped me with building it. He outfitted it. And when I was about 10, God, that's been 50 years ago. But anyway, when I was 10, we got the airboat together, and I used to go to the pond and run it by myself, which is really exciting for me. So, okay, now we're going to, since we got the side glued, we're going to take our support, our carbon rod, fit it into the tube. I can get the alignment right there, we go. That's got the front set. So to get the rear correct, I'm just going to use one of the punch outs from the kit. Line the rear up flush, top and bottom. That's good. Now we can put some clamps on it. Okay, there's the rear. I'll take this one, put it here. Front clamp on. There we go. And for the sides, we're just going to do this. I couldn't use from building airplanes, when it came to the spars, if you had them warped like these were, you took an upper curve and lower curve and put them together and they'd straighten out. I can't do that here on this side, but this side I can. So we'll just have to see how it turns out. Now make sure you don't have any overrun on your sides where the top of your hull is going. Clean that up. And also where your cutouts are. Find something to do it. Like for your motor mount right here, you get ink glue in it, just take something and poke down in there and pull it out. That way you don't run into fit and finish problems later. Okay, we're just going to turn the table, do the other side. Okay, this one is, okay, yep, that'll make two sides. I can find what I did with the glue right here. So let's glue up this side. Same procedure. I remember he got a big shovel nose hydroplane years ago. Yep, I'm doing good. Had a K&B rear rotor 40 on it. Like 38, 40 inches long, if I remember correctly. And never could get it to plane out. For some reason, he worked with it, and he finally ended up giving up on it. I took it, started messing with it, and had these same results. So years later, it went to eBay, and I wish now, hindsight's 2020. I wish now that I hadn't gotten rid of it. But I remember on that motor, he put a Dumas exhaust extension on it. He wanted to run the exhaust out the side of the cowling, and that exhaust extension happened to have 4 holes in it, about 1/4 inch, and he took those and put copper tubes in them to resemble exhaust stacks and ran them out the side of the canopy. It definitely made a noise when it started up. It was loud as hell, but just wish you could have gotten that thing going. That would have been interesting. Okay, front alignment right there. Let's check the rear. See, is that right there? I know my arms and hands are in the way. I'm working on getting a bigger building space, but this thing doesn't really take up that much space to build. I mean, the main hole length is 17 3/4 inches. This table's about 16 3/4 or so, or 17. And it worked out perfect. Okay, we've got the glue right there. Take care of our front hole, has some glue. Get that out. Great, we got that. Get the motor mount, it's clean. 2 servo mount rails are done. Good. put 3 clamps right here. And we're going to let that dry overnight. While it's drying, I'm going to work on the carbon fiber motor mount and transom, and we'll see what we come up with tomorrow. Okay, guys, I just noticed a problem. And I was telling you, don't build 2 sides. I built 2 right sides instead of right and the left. So we're going to peel this off. I'm going to get this glue film off here. Probably just sand it off tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I did. Supposed to have been that way right there.